Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Bros 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Bros 1975.
Hey YouTube, Numbers Post 1975. It's Monday morning, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just got back from work. I sound like I'm setting up a segue on Radio Norwich with Alan Partridge. And yeah, I thought I'd do another, vloggy waffle. I want to ask a question. You're probably already familiar with the question if you've read the title. And I thought I'd do it as a gameplay again because I can't be bothered to show my face. I will do another, sort of vloggy question type video this week, but I think from now on I'm going to do one of these as a gameplay and the other one as in front of the camera. I don't know, it just seems easier that way. Anyway, yeah, so absolutely groundbreaking, incredibly successful games that basically, defined a franchise or defined a genre that, were just unbelievably popular, got so much exposure, but as an adult for some reason you're almost ashamed to admit that you never played them. And why do you think that was? So I'm going to have a go at playing Super Mario Bros. 3, which is that game for me. This is genuinely the first time I've ever played it. Possibly not a good idea to talk about the game that I've never played, while playing it for the first time. But hey, so obviously I'm probably going to get my ass spanked sideways till Thursday, but yeah, let's get into it. So obviously this was released in '88 by Nintendo. That's the Japanese release date. I first became aware of it in 1990. Now in 1990 I had my Japanese Mega Drive, which to some degree kind of, factors into why I never played this, because it's not that I couldn't have. It's because, I could get access to a NES back then. My best mate at the time, Sam, had a NES, and I played loads of the games on there. To my mind, Mega Man 2 was one of the greatest ones, and before my Mega Drive, which he loved, because he came over the night, stayed over the day, or the night of the day I got it, and we just played Rushland Saga 2 all night, which wasn't the greatest game because I was supposed to get Batman, but my god, we had some fun playing that game, because obviously it was our first exposure to 16-bit, but we used to argue which was the better Sega Master System and the NES, and I guess this to some degree is going to shape my answer. I was a, Sega, I almost said NES, a Sega Master System fanboy. I think that's possibly what made me a Sega fanboy. After I got rid of, my Mega Drive, obviously I was starting to get a little bit older, so the kind of fanboy element dropped out of me. Although, let's just, clear things up. I think what started that element in me to, to ferociously defend a system, or, a manufacturer, was the fact that I absolutely loved, the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, and I used to have fights with my mate at primary school over that and the Commodore. But yeah, I could have played this. Sam had this, and he always used to go on about what an absolutely fantastic and groundbreaking game it was, and I knew it was. I mean, we got it really late in the UK. We got it in '91. I know it came out in North America in '90, so that might also factor into it. The fact that I've been playing so many 16-bit games at that point that the fanboy element kind of possibly turned me into a little bit of a snob as well, which is, well, you know what, look at what I've got, it's 1991, I'm not playing this. But yeah, I think that was possibly what did it, which was to I don't know, it was almost like, because you do this, don't you, as a kid. I didn't want to kind of give him credit, or like the fact that I, worked my ass off and got this Sega Mega Drive, and no one else had it, all the controls at the time. It is lovely graphics. I don't know, it's like I didn't want to say, look, I accept that for all its shiny horsepower and goodness, that, yeah, this is a game that's better, or far better than any of the platformers on it. Oh my god, I really was a snob, wasn't I? Oh, I'm gonna, now this really did mix things up. I think you could say this is possibly, he says, like I'm an authority, I've never, double whammy. Never played it before. Oh shit, oh, there we go. Oh, Wendy, I can fly. Oh, and I got a twat attack. Yeah, this was, I guess it's the sort of modern, it's set the modern tone, all mechanics of all sort of future Mario games. Obviously, I played 4 and I love 4, I had it on my Super Famicom, but, that's clearly, all the mechanics came from this. And as they do, like Mario Bros on the Wii, New Super Mario Bros on, the Wii U as well, they are this. I'm really waffling. Right, where's the run? There we go. Ooh. Ooh, shit. I do remember, right, I became, like I said, I first became aware of it, sorry, it's really stunted, isn't it, was in a comic, a Marvel comic, I think it was Spectacular Spider-Man, because as much as I loved Amazing Spider-Man, I first started reading Spectacular Spider-Man, I think. Right. I always get confused, especially after playing Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost Levels yesterday, which is kind of what's inspired this, because people couldn't believe that I've never played it in the comment section. Ooh. Oh, you wanker. I'm gonna make an ashtray out of you. But yeah, I remember seeing an advert for it next to, it was a 2-page advert for either Walmart or Kmart or something like that. And on the left was the Genesis, because the Genesis was what, 1990, and I remember thinking, why is it called the Genesis? You know, in North America, well, no, in America then is just what I would say, you know, I wasn't familiar with continents. I just thought, it's Mega Drive. And next to it was, you know, or should I go back to the previous one? A picture of, you know, and they were really, really hyping it, because obviously I guess they came out at the same time. They were really, really hyping it, and it was, yeah, oh, do I... Oh, well, clearly it's not a pipe, it's a solid wall. Yeah, they were really hyping it because, you know, the expectation of this game was, oh, hang on, so high. And I guess that's another interesting thing, because we just got, you know... Oh, no. Sky Movies or Sky Satellite, Sky Movies, and then used to do this thing on, you know, Friday night where they would show you the charts. This is really stunted. It's even easier to play, you know, Grand Theft Auto and talk compared to this. They used to show you the charts about, you know, around the world. And I do remember seeing the trailer for The Wizard, which, you know, by all means is an absolutely shockingly, appallingly shit movie. Can you store them? I don't know. And so that's Fred Savage, and you know, he goes across the country to a video game competition because his brother's shit out at video games or something, and there's this really knobby kid with a power glove. Oh man, it's so bad. No mate, you're so bad. Am I running out of time? Oh shit, oh fuck it. I'm just going this way. Oh, is that invulnerability? I know that. Right, leg it, Dave. And yeah, you could argue that we've always had product placement in movies to some point, such as Daryl and the English TV show Chalky, where I think they both destroy an Atari 2600 by just being too good for Space Invaders or something. But yeah, it was generally regarded as the movie that stirred up so much hype for this game, and whether that, yeah, I mean, no doubt it would have been massively successful anyway, or massively popular anyway, but would it have been, you know, have been as big if it wasn't for that movie? I think possibly such, because let's be honest, the movie is a part of Wanker Chiefs. There we go. I have no idea how I get them. Oh, there you go. That works. Oh shit, rookie mistake right there. You can stay there. But yeah, so I think honestly the fact that I've never played this till, you know, I'm in my 30s, there we go, it is very forgiving with the power-ups. I'm sure it gets properly harder later on now. Is because as a child, I was fully aware of how good it was, but yeah, to some degree I was a fanboy, and because I had a snob and a superior system, it's like I didn't want to give credit to my friend that I might want to play a game on his system, at the same time admit it was better than anything I had on mine that was, you know, the equivalent style game. My god, I was a shallow bastard as a child. So yeah, was there a game, you know, back in the day, regardless of the fact that you knew it was one of, you know, the most sort of brilliant games of its, you know, type ever, that it was groundbreaking, that it was going to go down in history, that you never played? And why was that? Was it like me, you know, cutting your nose off to spite your face, or you a fanboy, you wouldn't defect from your sort of system franchise, or was there generally another reason that you never actually got round to it, even though you knew everyone was shitting their pants about it? Anyway, I'm going to call it quits there. This is actually really, really good. I really need to do it some justice and play it without kind of talking over the top a couple of times. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.